Like a pro.
Nice pour,
like a pro. This definitely wasn't designed by the people who designed the Sexton bottle, that's for sure.
Sexton will never forget. It's been a year, and we're still going to bring it up.
It was around this time, too, huh?
Yeah,
so it's been exactly like a year.
Welcome back to Spirits Collective.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Adan.
And this is the show where we all learn to drink together.
And guys, it's Friday the 13th. And today we will be reviewing, what's this called? Old Grandad, 114 proof.
Ooh, I like turtles.
This is a 114 proof bottle or 50% ABV. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, which is right there at home with us. This is distilled and bottled by the Old Grandad Distillery Company in Frankfort, Kentucky. And this is lot number 1. And for every Grandad bottle you get, you should be looking for a lot number to signify the authenticity of your Old Grandad 114. But yeah, don't know a whole lot about this one. Let's get into it.
Cool. We're cooling, man. We're cooling. Old Grandad 114. Any experience with it?
Bro, nothing. Just what you tell me. Never heard of it. Never looked into it. Never even really caught my attention.
Same here. The only reason why I know about it is when we were starting all this, I was doing some research, and one of the ones that kept coming up was this one. They recommended it for beginners. Not that it would be like their first bottle, but when they were finally getting into higher proof stuff, they would recommend Old Grandad 114.
And god damn it if it's not high proof.
That's pretty darn high proof. I mean, Wild 101 gave us, scared us a bit. This is 114. For those who don't know, standing for 114 proof.
This is almost 60% alcohol. It stands at 57% alcohol.
Yeah, so pretty high up there, more so than 101, which is 50.5.
40.5, dude. No, 50.5.
But yeah, I'm excited for this one because, like I said, I saw this in multiple videos saying, yep, if you're starting and you're going to get into high proof, this should be one of the first ones you get into. It's cheap and flavorful. So speaking of which, they sent me back $24.
Really? That's not bad. That's a
lot of bang for your buck, especially with higher proofs.
If it's good.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's not good, makes it right. Still get a lot of bang for your dollar.
We're doing this because we enjoy it.
People who are watching could be in college and could be trying to save money
and want to get super wasted.
This will definitely get you there. Bottle design, didn't really get into it.
It looks like a barbecue sauce.
It looks pretty generic, I'll be honest.
It looks, it's on the same tier as Evan Williams to me. It's very generic, not a whole lot going on, very simple. Not horrible. This neck is kind of wide. I don't know.
The massive cork is pretty exciting. So I'm going to get in there, actually. Unless you have something else to say.
Is this what you
hit the nail on the head, like generic Evan Williams looking.
I like the little seal. That's pretty cool. Put it on the mic. Oh my god, Alex, you ruined the biggest cork we've ever had. And you sealed it again.
All right, we got the Old Grandad 114 in the glass. This is on the nose. The visuals. What do you see? I'll switch over to my left.
I mean, I would expect it to be thicker than it is.
For sure.
Well, actually, the tears are dropping really slow for me. I see them forming, and they're forming very slow.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get in there. I mean, I agree with you. So.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot to say about the looks. Very nice amber color. I mean,
yeah. What's crazy is 114. You would think they would call it foolproof. You know what I mean?
Not
but it's not. So
there's water in there.
There's water in there, which is insane. Hopefully, very, very minimal. That's why you would prefer a higher proof or a full proof. But let's get in there.
I'm expecting a lot of flavor. Whoa.
That was nice. And then Did you get what I get? Where it was like
Mothballs.
you got stuff and then it just turned into like just a regular bourbon.
Dude, I'm not doing that smell. It smells like mothballs a little bit. It smells like I got it from my old granddad's body or something.
Okay.
It smells like mothballs. It smells like
What the hell's a mothball?
like it smells like an old people smell. Like old people put in their houses. Like
What?
smell of mothballs and some kind of herb that I can't put my finger on.
I get like a little bit of oak, a little bit of leather, those sort of standard notes you get, and an herb and
No
I guess
caramel,
what that
no nothing,
mothball
no
is.
vanilla.
To be fair, we're not. I still consider myself a beginner, but we're not like nowhere near like beginners.
It smells like a book, like a wet book. Maybe like an old library chair, old leather library chair. It's giving me old vibes. Like an old room, like an attic,
I have to say,
leathery.
kind of whatever.
Yeah, it's not really anything there for me.
Hopefully the
aside from
taste is different.
Yeah, aside from old leathery smells and mothballs, which are not pleasant. It's I mean, whatever. It's not traditional for me. Let's try it.
There is a sweetness there, but yeah, let's try it. I'm kind of done so far. Just kind of whatever.
Oh,
even
maybe a little
your
bit
standard bourbon notes are like there, but just barely.
not for me. A little bit of cherries.
So I get like a little bit of oak and a little bit of the leather.
A little bit of cherries. A little bit of apples.
Buddy, Old Granddad 114. Cheers.
Cheers.
That smacked me around. Did kind of sip it wrong. Ashamed to admit, being we've been doing this over a year now. Woo! I sipped that really wrong.
The heat keeps coming.
And this is not one you want to sip wrong because that's 114 proof, damn it. There was some stuff there that I was kind of digging, but it's just, I'm going to have to sip it again. Give me a minute, guys.
Very, very hot bourbon. Though, I gotta say that the taste was a lot better than the nose. That nose was not great. And this taste is actually pretty good. I gotta say,
Okay, cool.
it's not horrible.
Yeah, I just from start
Alex
to
is
finish
still recovering.
sipped that really bad. It's super high proof, not one you want to do that with.
Nice finish right now. It's all right.
Take two for Alex.
That's right.
Little old Alex here.
Wait. Give me a second.
Smacked you around too a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Wait.
Now I'm in my head.
All right, let's go.
Cheers, everyone.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa. Bitter.
It's actually kind of good, man.
Yeah. Did you get like dried fruit, like dried cherries,
I'm getting like a
spices, baking spices?
yeah, like cinnamon a little bit of cinnamon, a little
Bitter, oak and bitterness at the end. Pretty common for me. But like a lot of dried cherries and fruit. I mean, a lot of dried cherries and like baking spices.
bit. Yeah, fruitcake.
That was, I have to admit, that was way smoother the second time around for me. Kind of got a little nervous. I was like, I'm gonna sip it wrong again. Here we go. And that was really smooth actually.
This was good.
And the finish was pretty pleasant. I was nervous there. For a minute after that first sip. Yeah, cool. What about you?
I thought it was all right. It was pretty good. It's definitely hot. It's a hot liquor.
Yeah, I'm a little warm in my throat.
Definitely there is a burn there. But it's not too bad, honestly. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's
I enjoyed it the second time around for sure.
yeah, very sweet. Like Alex said, so you get like dried fruits. I would say like dried fruits smothered in like caramel. Maybe like a little bit of like a hint of vanilla, and there was another note I had there. I can't really think of it.
A little bit of leather on the finish right there.
Not a whole lot of leather
Just
for
now
me.
for me.
Not as much as on the nose for sure. Like maybe like brown sugar, caramel. No, cinnamon. It was good. Definitely a good sipper.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot more to say though.
So far, it's on its way to redeeming itself after that nose. The nose was just pretty bland, even those sort of generic notes that I'm really fond of. Some of it was there, but just not really for me. And so far, the taste is way better so far than the nose. Our shorts are coming at you hot.
I'm going
kinda
through all
spamming them with you, and it's all thanks to this guy. So if you're really liking those, make sure you give them a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below, even if it's trash talking. Talk your trash, whatever y'all want. But also follow. Right, we got YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Make sure you follow us on both.
Trying to put them all on TikTok as well, and Instagram is getting a little taste of it, but that's more so for other content. Collectors, we officially enabled our memberships on YouTube, so you can go ahead and join that. It's right now it's mostly just to support the channel. We will also be moving all of our extended edition episodes, where we just basically extended versions of our current videos. We talk about a lot about movies and other stuff that we're into. We'll be moving those into the memberships.
For us, it's going to help us out a lot, and we're going to reward you guys with sort of more long stream format, and we have a few of those on there right now as a taste. Those will eventually be moved to the
Memberships?
Those will eventually be moved to the memberships. So while you still can check those out, if you like it, subscribe. Yeah,
That being said,
they're pretty fun. We go a little bit off the wall on those.
Yeah.
On sort of longer stream ones, but
I'll also be trying to put any episodes that may have not made it into our regular content because either they were messed up in some way or just, I didn't feel like they were up to par. We also have extended editions of the Jameson versus Proper 12 episode, or if you want to see me throw up at the end, you can see that. We have our review of Captain Morgan on there as well, where the audio was messed up. But if you want to see that and see what we think of Captain Morgan, original Spice Rum, you can see it on the memberships.
Yeah, so there's gonna be that extra stuff that's just a little sprinkle on top. The actual cake is our extended versions of our current videos. So that's gonna be really fun, really cool.
We are back with On the Rocks, Old Grandad 114, high proof Kentucky straight bourbon.
Getting that nice and cool. On the Rocks is back, baby.
Let's get right into it.
I don't like that. What is that? Before it disappears. I just get like kind of like a car, like a when you open up the hood of your car.
I got like vanilla apple-y taste smells.
Oh, well, good for you. That's much nicer than what I'm getting.
Let's
It's
taste
gone now.
it.
It's all nice and cool.
Ugh. Oh man, that's not good. That's bitter.
Starts off bitter. Oh, right in the middle, there's a little something. Right in the middle, there's a little something, but it just gets overwhelmed by the bitterness that follows. Damn, really disappointed with this one. I was really excited for this one on the rocks. The higher proof stuff tends to be my favorite on the rocks. Not with this one. Take it away, Adan.
This was very unpleasant.
Yeah, very bitter. Like most of it was bitter. A little sweetness in the finish, but just bitter.
I had a lot of hope for this one.
Same here,
It's
same
so
here.
high proof. Some high proof bourbons are just very good on the rocks.
Yeah,
But this one wasn't.
yeah. Why would they recommend this? I mean, I guess neat was pretty easy to sip, but like I see this on all the where people are mentioning them for beginners. This one's always on there.
Alex, being somebody who's talked about Old Grandad 114, tell me, was it up to your standards?
It was. I mean, to be fair, I still consider myself a beginner. But I'm obviously not like a beginner, and this was underwhelming for me. Started off flat on the nose, on the palate, redeemed some of its qualities, and then on the rocks, very disappointed overall.
Would you recommend it to a beginner?
I don't think. I mean, neat. Yeah, neat. Like, nose was not good. It wasn't bad either. There's nothing there. And then the taste was fine. And then on the rocks was bad. So if you're someone who wants to get into things neat, want to get into something that's higher proof, this won't be worth a shot. It's only going to set you back about $20. So yeah, what about you?
For such a low price, it's hard to believe that you get such a hard-hitting bourbon. Something blessed with delicious notes of vanilla. No, not vanilla. Dried fruit. And, what else?
I mainly got cherries.
Dried fruit for me. And
Dried cherries.
I believe I said cinnamon and brown sugar. Those are notes that you want in your bourbon because that's what it looks like it's going to have, you know? On the other hand, when sniffing this juice, I got a lot of mothballs. You don't know what that is, but trust me, you've smelled it if you've ever walked into an old person's house. Little white balls that they throw around the place to stop the moths from eating the clothes. Quite barbaric. Now, would I recommend this to someone who's trying to get into the world of whiskey? I cannot recommend this bourbon, for it will destroy your palate if you've never had a high-proof bourbon. We've had higher-proof bourbons, but I feel like this one's a little bit below the standard for me. If you're into bourbon though, and you like higher-proof stuff, I think for $20 you do get something that's a little worthwhile, something new, something worth adding to your collection. I think you may be able to sip this every now and then, share it with your friends if you don't want to give them the real good stuff. You know, you got a bottle of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof that you paid $70 for there. Offer them some of this, you know.
For sure, yeah. Especially if they can't appreciate the craft.
No.
Yeah, definitely a place for this.
Let's be superficial and rate these bottles.
Alrighty. I give this a 2.1 out of 5.
I believe you're being generous.
No,
No.
that feels accurate.
I will give this bottle a 2.1 out of 5 as well.
Bringing our score to 2.1 hockey masks out of 5. Ooh. Guys, it's Friday the 13th, so
Try not to go to any camps
do us a favor,
or lakes.
give us a like, a comment, subscribe, but also let me know.
Camp counselors, please behave.
Let me know what your favorite movie is to watch around this time, and scary stories, anything scary that's happened to you. That'd be awesome, right? Definitely fitting the season right now. What about you, Aiden? Anything you'd like to add?
About what?
About the end of this episode, it being Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, a day of bad luck. I have nothing to say about it.
Well, there you have it. Let's close this out with one final sip.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Stay safe out there and drink responsibly and drink what you like. Cheers.
And don't forget to comment those bottle recommendations. We're always looking for new stuff to try. And let us know what you thought of this year's Halloween month. We have one more episode after this one. What do you think so far? Do you like me and Alex's get-ups? Do you like the background? My wife worked really hard on it. It looks awesome.
I like turtles.